Hey everyone, this is PrinceWatercress, and welcome back to Let's Play Puss in Boots: Pharaoh's Great Adventure for the NES. In the last video, we made it through Space War, we made it through London, and we made our way through Liberty. And now we are in New York, the final stage of the game. Final level. We get through this, we beat the game. And it's not going to be easy, because this place is a little bit of a maze, and the boss that you face here is rather hit or miss. So, let me get a drink or two of my Waiakea Hawaiian volcanic water. Yes, I'm able to buy that at the supermarket somehow, and go through this door by pressing up. Now we need to get out of there so that way you don't get hit by fireballs. And from here, we need to make our way up to this door. Walk off the left edge, so that way you can center the camera, and be ready to fight enemies as soon as you start moving around. Like so. And this is the door that you want to enter. Now from here, we're going to make our way up, not to this door, but to the one after it, right here in the upper right-hand corner. And now, we need to get to this door. And then enter the door to the far left. Now this is where fireballs are going to show up to try to hit us. I was trying not to get hit even once there, but well, that didn't exactly work out now, did it? Well, we do want to make our way all the way up, and we do want to go up here to this door. And now we're going to face the snake mini-boss. This is not the annoying boss that I have trouble with. This one, I can just wait for it to come to my level, and I can just pelt it with bullets at close range, so I can just drain his health in a matter of moments. No, this next part that we're going to see when we go through this door is a pain in the butt. Let's hope you haven't died here, or on the way here. Let's hope you have all the life that you got here with, because, well, you're probably going to die at least once or twice. And I may take some hops to get to the boss here, and I want to get to the right side of the screen as quickly as possible. And I want to avoid the bullets that come from the boss. Now, if I remember correctly, I'm going to look through my notes here. The people we faced are, and I'm actually looking this up so that way I can more easily look this up. We faced Count Grumman and Dr. Gari Gari. That's who we just faced. We finally faced the big bads that were mentioned in the story. You have to shoot down Dr. Gari Gari first. Count Grumman is invincible until then. Once he's gone, then you can shoot down the Count. And thankfully, there's a lot less bullets that you have to avoid. As long as you stay to the one side, I usually stay to the right side, you can take out Dr. Gari Gari, assuming you're paying attention to the surroundings and all the bullets that are flying around. And as long as you don't take too much damage, you should be able to take out the Count. You should be able to take out Count Grumman. Once you do that, this door opens, press up, and you'll be at the top of the Statue of Liberty for whatever reason. And that's it! You've beaten this game! Once you press a button, you will get these credits. If any of these names sound familiar, or look familiar, that's because most of these names worked on the Fist of the North Star game for the Famicom. No, seriously. They were both made by the same developer, which was... Let me look real quick. Yep, it was made by Pretty much made by Electro Brain. Much like that Fist of the North Star game. So, yeah, both of those games have the same developers. Made around the same time. Very similar names are going to pop up between those two games. So something I came across while watching videos on YouTube is all. And once you press another button, you'll just go back to the title screen. And that, as they say, is that. And that was Puss in Boots: Pharaoh's Great Adventure. Electro Brain developed this. That explains why this game is so weird. Because if I remember correctly, I believe Super Ninja Boy was also made, or at least brought to us, by Electro Brain. No, it was made by Culture Brain. What is it with developers with the word brain in their names, making weird games? But yeah, Electro Brain was around back in the 90s. This was one of the first. This was actually the first NES game that they, or one of the first NES games that they brought us. Interestingly, and it's an alright game. It functions. It's a little on the hard side if you don't know what to expect, but I didn't really have that much of a problem with it. Anyway, now that I'm done rambling, I might as well go ahead and give my mini review of this game. The graphics, they're alright. They're not the best, but they are alright. At least you can identify most things. Sound and music, nothing to write home about, but they are pretty good and pretty simplistic and pretty likable as well. Though the sound is a bit on the simple side, especially when you shoot bullets or get hit. Play control, I didn't have much problem with it. It didn't let me down at any point in the Let's Play. Everything is very responsive. I do find the jumping a little bit weird. I mean, you go pretty high and you can also go pretty fast if you just keep hopping. But that's kind of the fun of the whole thing, especially if you're trying to speedrun it. At least the jumping around isn't as bad as, say, Sumo Fighter for the Game Boy, which I played not too long ago. And once you beat this game, there's not much of a reason to go through it again, even though you could probably go through it in minutes if you know what you're doing. Like, you could probably go through it again, like, just beat it all in one sitting in about a half hour. I guess if you had a whole weekend to yourself with an NES, this could probably be taken for a whirl again, but once you beat the first time, there's really not going to be much different when you play it again. And there isn't anything that isn't keeping me from recommending this game. I do recommend it. I do recommend giving this game a shot. Just don't be surprised if you start having trouble near the end. And that is it. That is Puss in Boots: Pharaoh's Great Adventure. Hopefully I will be back with another game. Maybe it'll be good, maybe it'll be bad, maybe it'll be somewhere in between, who knows. Until then, this is PrinceWatercress. Take care, stay safe. Thanks for watching, and see you guys later.